Hey, how are you? I'm finally here. A combination of I'm really tired. I say that a lot. And then I had a shower and I got down and then I started had to have to reorganize the desk because the room was a total disaster. So I had to get a little more organized so I could find the materials for tonight. And then technical difficulties. I couldn't get this camera, that one to work, the one that's this. And it was like, what the heck's going on tonight? So here I am, late but here. And yeah, here we go. Okay, so tonight's version is doing the catch up replay for the November card class. So here's all the stuff here. I'm just going to pull out all the materials. So I'm going to do the coloring step first. Let's get that out of the way, and then we'll do all the assembly after that. And FYI, my stuff's all pre-stamped in advance. It's just my preference when I'm doing replays. FYI. Alrighty, so I've got this I can use for later. I'm just going to put that aside. I'm going to gather all my pieces. So what I need the color is 3 of those plus 1 whitey. There we go. So in the meantime, I'm going to put all this stuff aside and do some coloring. And I think that's all I need. I think. Alright, so let's pull out these guys, these cuties. Alright, I'm just going to use some regular markers for tonight for time allowance. Alright, I'm going to use a blue. I'll check this tip. Actually, I might not use that tip. No, I'll flip to the other tip. I'll use the fine one. I don't know why I feel like using blue, but I feel like using blue. And my version I stamped ahead of time with, this one was Cherry Cobbler, I think. The other ones were whatever they were. I can't even remember. Black. Yeah, black. Yeah, it's right in front of me. Yes, that's how tired I am tonight. I am beyond exhausted. I almost had a nap, but I'm like, nope, kick my butt out of bed. Let's get going for tonight. Had to run around, do some errands. Had to get Doodles their doggy food because we are low. And yes, this one has a hole in its head for a reason. In case you're wondering. What are you doing? Alright, I got red, which we're going to need. Yeah, I'm going to use the yellow for some reason. Let's go a little quirky with this guy. I was going to use green, but the yellow spoke to me for some reason. And I should pull up my phone to check if there's any comments. That might be a good idea, eh? Okay, I'm not a fan of the color combo, but I'll roll with it. Looks better on camera than on live here. Alright, give me a sec. Let me just pull up to ensure I'm kind of with it. Double checking stuff. Oh, turn down my volume. And apparently Northern Lights coming to Milton. Okay. And that's the scroll brain moment. Yep. I'm having one of those wonky nights. Just so tired. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. So, hey, alright, just double checking that we are on track with what we're doing. Okay, so the next up, I need black. Yeah, I need black. So I'm gonna not drop stuff on Buddy. That'll be helpful. Do up those. And then, oh yeah, I need red anyway. That's why I grabbed the red. Because I want to do the mouth. Then I gotta do the eyes. Okay, there's that. And then the eyes, I want to do like a light blue. So I'm just grabbing random, whatever it is I have here. Okay, I'm not a total fan of that one. So let's start again. I like the light blue. I like the red. The black's good too. Okay, it definitely looks better on the gray paper with the black ink, I will say that. Alright, I'm going to use the yellow, because it's already out. And of course, it would have helped if I colored these ahead of time, but I've been just super busy. All for good reasons. Ooh, I just pinched myself. Okay, so I need a light green this time. Just to change it up. Alright, let's do a light green. Oh yeah, much better with the green. I'm happier with the green. I keep looking up when I got the other screen here. Okay, this one looks a lot better. Oh, this green's really leaky. I'm super pressing on it tonight. Okay, wow. Let that dry for a moment. Okay, so now, let's do the clauses. That's where the red comes into play here, as everything's sliding everywhere. So let's start with Mrs. Claus. And then now I want my colored pencils, but they're tucked away tonight, so I'm not pulling them out. Because they're somewhat in a box ready for the weekend. It's okay if I'm not totally in the lines tonight. I do admit the card that these ones go on didn't. I mean, I liked the idea and planning, but when I actually made it, I don't know. It's a little weird, but I mean, I like it. But the other ones we're doing tonight are so much better. And all these are from the Sweetest Star bundle, which is super cute. I can hear somebody snoring actually. So as for the weekly draws, I'm going to catch up on that another week because not tonight. Sorry guys, I just was late getting on. I didn't pull up my notes, so just not tonight, guys. Anyway, hey Elaine, thanks for watching. I know I'm late tonight getting on, so I'm just trying to get these guys colored in. I'm not sure if I like the gray paper enough right now, but I'm rolling with it. Yeah, I'm here too, finally. Just, I was having technical difficulties when I finally was trying to get on. First, I was late getting down here. Then I had stuff over the desk for preparation for the weekend. So I went and threw all that into a box that the box is known as for the weekend versus scattered throughout the room. And then I couldn't get my camera to work. It was frustrating. And what worked was that classic, turn off my laptop and turn it back on. And then here we are. So, yeah, problem somewhat solved, at least for now. So I'm just coloring in my sweetest star pieces. Now some of these got a little bit chopped up, I think, when I was originally planning these out. But that's okay. I keep looking at the wrong screen, but that's alright. I'm just here. Today was the pack up the office at work, which wasn't too bad actually. I'm just tired. I've been at this for nearly 3 weeks, and I'm reaching that point where I think my body's telling me I need a break, I need some rest. And yeah, it's just trying to get past all this in the weekend. And then I should be able to slow down my pace a little better. I'm hoping. It's just trying to make it till then. I should be okay. So tomorrow is the big office move. All the office stuff is going out the door. I'm part of the group that gets to stay behind and facilitate that. Hey Evelyn, thanks for watching as well. Thanks everybody. Really appreciate it tonight. Alright, so I'm just coloring in. I'm doing the card class replay for this month, because the original date was going to be tomorrow night, but then I'm like, oh crap, that coincides with me setting up for the weekend, so I decided to instead rebook it. So everybody agreed in the class to do it Tuesday night. I had to remember what day it was. Oh my god, I am so tired. Yeah, because last night I was on a committee Zoom meeting. That's it. Just trying to keep track of what's up and what's down. That's my life these days. Alright, I'm going to use this for the buckle middle. And I'm going to flip the marker over to the other tip to get... I gotta change this sheet because this sheet's starting to look really tired, doesn't it? Well, actually, a lot of these, yes, as a Stampin' Up! Demo, I can buy these, but a lot of these that come onto my desk are leftover from some of my events that are gently loved, but still really, really decent. So I just end up, I don't throw them out unless they're like really mangled and screwed, but I take them home and eventually use them up. So that's where a lot of those come. Oh, I forgot the Santa hat. Just realized that now. Santa hat. Let's get our Santa hat going. Alright, so still need a few things here. Now, I don't have colored pencils out, so I don't have a white on hand. How peachy is this going to look? Okay, that'll work. The peachy color. That way give the family here a little bit of color on them. That way it's not so gray. And hi, Mrs. Claus. I guess I should color your shoes. I'll do black in a moment. I'm actually tempted to give her yellow hair this time. I think that'd be really cute. Well, that's looking pretty good. And these markers I will be using this weekend at the vendor shows, because they're super handy. Alright, there, I gave her some booties. Now, I want her to have yellow hair. I don't know why, I just do. So let's give her yellow hair. Just to change it up. Okay, that's looking really, really cute. And then her apron and all that needs a little bit of color. So I'm thinking green and blue. Again, to really, really change it up. That way she'll look a little bit festive. Okay, there's green. And I've got a blue here that I'll use. Just checking which tip I want. I'll start with this one. I might swap to the other one. But yeah, super cute. Oh, that's actually really, really... Actually, that just looks good. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, we got them colored. They're looking... The Santa looks good. They all look really good. Yay! Okay, the coloring's done. Now we can start assembling. Alrighty. So there's 3 cards total in all this. I know what I made. I just gotta think a little more for a minute. We're gonna start with the first one, which is Crumb Cake cardstock. I love this color for the holidays. I simply do. It is a great cake. Oh, Evelyn, you're sending me love. Thank you. Because I got my phone open so I can actually see it dancing on the screen. Okay, so Crumb Cake. And then I'm going to use a piece of white on the inside. So I love using the Stampin' Seal Plus and all its refill. So I'm going to go grab one of these, stick it on the inside. With just adhesive, nothing fancy. Get that opened up. That way it makes the inside a little thicker as well. Okay, done. And then I'm going to grab another blank white and I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. So I'm just using the leftover of this tonight because I have, because I can. So that's where this strategy is coming into play. So I'm going to cut me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, roughly. Nothing fancy. And then just stick it on here. Yeah, put one in the center. And there we go. So then I always like to touch them to make sure, like almost like a button. That way they stick on better when you start pulling off the pieces. Woohoo. Alright, so I got that. And then that gets put on the front and center as best as possible. If you can. Oh, I forgot to do something tonight. Shoot. Forgot to do something. Forgot to take the nighttime stuff. Oops! I'll admit, you'll almost never see me take it on during the video. I was also trying to hide some of it. There we go. Totally forgot. That's how busy I've been this week. Okay. So in this card, I'm going to do landscape today. So that gets glued on with dimensionals again. Not my original version, but I really, really like it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's grab these pieces. These are actually a little big, but that's okay. Not a bad thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then again, press some like little buttons. I like this side, but when we're doing the class, I end up using the reindeer. I'm going with the reindeer. And I don't know why one of my participants decided to make it portrait because the reindeer, I don't know. I looked, I'm like, I think that's portrait. I'm like, yeah, okay. So there we go, put on centered, okay. So then this guy comes in, even though, okay, well, hey, welcome back. We're just doing progress of this card. So then I've got these pieces. I'm not a fan of the coloring on that one, but I'm rolling with it. Oh, and that too. Alright, we're almost there. So then I got some pieces of ribbon here. Very frayed, but you know what? I'm rolling with it. So I like to flip to the back and feed it through. So I'm just going to tie it up a little better because this one got super frayed. I had it and then it did not work. Okay, come on. Fudge. I'm having one of those nights of pure exhaustion. And yes, I probably should burn it, you know, to help get this going, but that ain't happening right now. There, I worked most of it through, so that because I have a loop here, I'm just gonna help loop it through, hopefully. There we go. That way it gets a little tail or something, and then same thing with the other one. I'm gonna loop it through the back end, the initial with the two tails, and then grab the loop. I just prefer this way when it comes to this type of stuff, but lick it a little. Too late now. There we go. Alright, so these guys are going on with dimensionals. Lots of dimensionals on this card. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get some more out in a moment or whatever. So then 1, 2, 3. Alright, so then that is going to go on wherever. And I'm going to grab some more dimensionals, because we're going to need them. So 1, 2, 3. So then this sheet is garbage. Alright. Make sure I press the buttons, which I didn't do it for the other one so much, but or I might have, I don't know. Alright, so then kind of overlap them a little. That way they're hanging out. Then lastly, Sweet Wishes gets 2 little dimensionals, or big dimensionals apparently. I do prefer these, the bigger ones personally, than the little ones. I like having to cut my own size too. Alright, so then Sweet Wishes. Boom! There's card 1 done. Super, super cute. I'm going to put it with the pile. Okay, card 2 is, we're going to do the weird one. It is weird. Alright, so I need one of these. One of that. One of that. I got this, but I don't actually need it. So I'm just going to put it aside. One of that. I think that's what it needs. Oh, and then these 3 guys. Pretty sure. Oh, no one is short. Anyway, so in the meantime, fold. Bone folder. So on my version, I stamped ahead with gray or black. I don't know. Might have been black. Just some snowflakey thing. But the actual end result, it doesn't look as good. So it is what it is. Alright, so then I'm going to put the white on the inside. Next step. Alright, so it's a little crooked, but that's okay. Alright, so then this piece, first of all, kind of know your direction. It's going to get glued on the front, and it's slightly crooked, but that's okay. That's what happens when I do things quickly. So I'm going to put that on with dimensionals for the heck of it. And it's going to need quite a few, actually. And then this was cut with the deckled rectangle dies to get that, kind of like that false window thing happening. And then come back in. Yeah, so because it's been die cut open, it's a bit of a pain in the butt right now, the curd base. So then I gotta peel off all the white caps on this piece. Probably helps if I just open it. There we go. That way I can actually see it. So I'm still pulling off all the white caps. Still a few left to go. Just checking that the other ones are pulled. Come on, this one's not coming. Come on. All right, so again, flip over and make sure my direction. So just kind of look at so the other piece that's this gray paper is from the same cut. So just kind of make sure you know your direction. Okay. So then I'm gonna put that aside for the moment. Then on this, on teeny tiny sections, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of adhesive with the Seal Plus or glue dots, whatever you got, liquid glue, because I'm going to do something unique with this. So put as little as possible, but make sure there's some adhesive on there, or else this ain't going to stick. Okay. So then come back to the card. So then flip back, and then I'm going to turn this upside down. And this is going to get glued on like so, that when we flip back, there's our picture, our false window peeping through. I might have a little bit of adhesive sticking in places, but that's okay. So then lastly, with this bizarre looking card is, I've got these 3. So these have a score line in all of them. And I love that they're colored too. They actually look good colored. Alright, so there we go. And then I'm going to glue them together. So on the gingerbread right side, okay, I'm going to get the Santa and pair them on top. Okay, that way you have that and that. And I'm going to do it again on the Santa right side to put lady claws on there. And just try to line them up. I didn't perfectly cut these, but that's okay. That way, there we go. We've got gingerbread, we got Santa, we got lady claws. So on the back side, I've got this, so put some adhesive on there too. Put a generous bit. That way, hopefully, and don't put them together, whatever you do. Alright, and then on the front of your card, I'm going to go off to the side, and there we go. There is our interesting 3D Santa happening. So it's a different kind of card, but still really, really cool. I just put it off to the side because I just felt like it. So there we go. And you can still mail it too, if you're mailing nowadays. Alright, the last card, which is super cool. So take a white piece of cardstock, fold in half. Bone folder, the buddy. Alright, and then white piece plain goes on the inside. Just to super thicken it up. This paper is already thick, but let's thicken it up some more. Alright, so boom. And then I have this embossing folder that I ran through, and it's snowflakes. Ooh, look at that. That's going to go on with dimensionals. So I want the bumpy side on the outside, and the inner side is the recessed version. So on the recessed version, I'm putting the dimensionals. Hey, Elaine, you're busy tonight, but that's okay. There's always the replay. So I'm just gonna press down on those, pull that, pull that, pull that, pull that, pull that. So then this gets adhered to the front of the card. Boom. Just really makes a nice texture happening. Alright, and then no more dimensionals for this card, literally. Alright, so then I got a bunch of pieces of paper. This one has a fold line in the middle, so I'm just going to fold it. Be gentle with some of the papers, depending on what you're using. And on the back side, so I want it to make sure it opens like this way. So on this side, I'm going to put some adhesive. And then probably near the bottom, almost like a good base here, glue that on. Then I'm going to open it up. Now, I got this paper, which on the back side stars, stockings in the front. I'm going to fold it because it's got a score line on it. And then I want, so this would normally open this way. Instead, I want to close it because I want to use that side to glue onto here. Now this idea I got from one of the team members. She did a variation of this and I'm like, I loved it, so I gotta do my own. So now that side's got the glue. So then I'm just gonna, like halfway up, glue it on, okay? Then lastly, we've got this nice piece of red and green, but we're using the green, so there's a fold line in the green. And then bone fold it a little better. So I want it to open this way. So on this side, I'm going to put the adhesive. Alrighty, so then this is going to go kind of near the top. Like so. That way I close that, close that, close that. Doesn't that look cool? But we're not done yet. So let's reopen these up again. Now we have 3 pieces to stick in here. So the top one gets the trees. Ta-da. And then this one goes there. Ta-da. And then lastly, this goes over here. Isn't this a cool card? I might do this again, actually. I like this layout, but I gotta come up with something else to go with it. But it's just really, really cool. So then, boom! Those are the 3 cards. There we go. So what do you think, ladies and gents and everybody else? Is how do you like my 3 cards for this November class? Now, before I go for the night, because I might very well have some of these available at my vendor event, I gotta put my stamp on the back, which I have not done yet, so I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm also gonna grab some of the original ones that I made. Whether they're colored or not, doesn't matter. So these are a lot of the original. This is the original one of this with the other side of the paper, which is really, really cute too. Okay, so then we're gonna do a little bit of stamping now. So I need this plus black. This is my Angel Policy stamp plus the Love What You Do Stampin' Up. So I'm going to use that to get these going in case I'm bringing these on the weekend, and I might actually. So try to get some generous ink on there. Move that off to the side. Open it up. That way I'm not having excess problems on the inside of the card. Yep, literally. There we go. Love what you do. And then just keep going. One at a time. But this is another original one I did, this card. Super cute. And it's nothing fancy. It is really, really nice. So maybe I'll do one like that for my birthday class in January. We shall see. And then this one's landscape. Even this is really cute. I'm not even going to color that in. That is actually adorable. Super, super cute. So, because I think my first box of cards are going to have these guys in it. And I think that's a really good idea. So, and I think I will box it tonight while I'm on video. Now this one, I'm just going to stamp it. I'll have to put it aside because it'll need a white piece on the inside in case I am going to do something with it, which I don't know yet. Put that off to the side. Then this one. This one's okay. Like, these two are okay. I might still throw them into the mix. I'm not personally a fan of them now. I thought I loved it originally, but it didn't quite work for me. But I'll still throw them as a contender. This one looks better, I will say. But yeah, I might not color the other one. I might just leave it as is. I'll see. Not sure. And then I got 2 more here to go. Not as fast as the coloring on that one, but still really cute. Alrighty, and then another step I gotta do is my stickers. Let me grab those in a sec. Put the ink away before I make a bigger mess. Alright, let's get some stickers. Let's not drop stuff in the doodles tonight. Sometimes I take pictures of the cards, but you know what? I got the video, so it's all good. Alright, so even though this one I got put in a white piece, I'm still going to throw a sticker on it because, why not? And I'll probably, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I'll grab a white piece later tonight. I'm just not grabbing it right now. Time is of essence, sometimes. Alright, and then this one likes to pop out really easily. But yeah, it looks really cool. So if somebody wants these cards, or a variation of these, or whatever, gotta come find me this weekend. I'm excited. So these are just file folder labels, actually, from Amazon. And I just simply, hey, run it through a printer. I looked up ahead because I think the file folders tells me the code name for what type of labels this is. So all I had to do is go into the computer templates, pull up either, I don't know if I might have downloaded it or something, I forget. Find that template, and then that way it's got the grid lines so I can fill in, copy and paste all over all the details on this one. So there we go. Okay, so I've got that. So I might very well get 2 boxes done on video tonight. That way I can feel like I got something done tonight. Give me a short to get that going. Okay, that one needs a white. That one needs a white. Let's get that resolved now. That's good. Yeah, that makes sense based on how I made these. So I need 3 white pieces. And I need another card. So, I'll have to dig for another card. Wait, where I put you? There you are. Alright, there's white paper. Paper trimmer, where are you? Come on up. It's like, hey, while I'm here, I might as well do them. And that's partly why I have trouble going to sleep at night. Going to bed is I get into the mode of getting these stuffs figured out, and away we go. So I'm going to cut it 5 1/4. Boom. By 4. Give it a second cut, because this paper I'm using is actually really thick. So, and then these extra pieces I keep. So then another cut. This will be 5 1/2. That way if I grab this for a card base, it's already the perfect size. And then by 4. And of course, classic me, my most recent, not most recent paper pumpkin kit, but the one that will have cards in it, is tucked away. So, I'm going to grab that in a moment. Because I think that would be very good for tonight. I think I know where it is. I'm going to reach around Buddy while I'm tied to a wire. Found it. I almost had it put away. That way I've got a couple more cards in the mix for tonight. The throw-in boxes. So I'm just checking, is that it? Yeah, that's it. So I've only got 3. And again, I'm gonna have to stamp these. Yeah, it's bedtime. I'm not going to bed yet. Okay, so then I feel like I've already done these actually. I might be wrong. Let me see here. Maybe I have. I think I've done them twice. I'm gonna laugh if I have. Apparently not. It just feels like I have, you know? That's fine. So. Actually, no, I have done them twice. There's 4 here. Okay, so 2 of these are landscape, 2 of these are portrait. Okay, so let's get that stamp back. Let's keep going with the process. I think I owe some people some prizes on these cards. My apologies if I don't send these out, but what I will do is I will send a comparable of something else. Because especially with Canada Post, and by the time Canada Post is resolved, who's going to want Christmas cards? Seriously. At this rate, so yeah. It is what it is. My apologies, friends, if you really want one of these. And I can always make more, too. That's another possibility as well, even if I send them January or February. Alright, just getting the love what you do stamped on these. And I'll get them stickered in a moment. That way, I can at least say I got 2 boxes done tonight. Woohoo. Awesome. Just gonna make a little more room here. Yeah, these are really cool. These ones I did not chop up, if you noticed. That's a surprise for me. I just didn't want to. I looked at these and I thought they're great as is. I might get away from chopping up cards for a while. I don't know. Because I have not been working on my paper pumpkin kits like I used to. So I might, I don't know. I'll see. Well, we'll see in 2025 what my plans are going to be. Lots to figure out. So there we go. Those are better. Cap the ink. And here I am thinking about stuff I should not be doing for the weekend, but whatever. I'm having a squirrel moment. I want to make more stuff. I'm like, I'll bring my paper pumpkin kits. No, it might be complicated. Yes, I think I've demonstrated these twice, so that's where I'm like, I've already done them. So it is all good. Because I would, if I did it once, I would have had 1 set, but because I have 2, I know I've done them twice. Hey, that's fine. I think because I did it twice, because I was like, I need a filler for a video, and I'm like, I don't have any ideas. I'll do these. So that's what I love about Paper Pumpkin is, if I'm creatively stuck or I'm busy, I can't. I need a card, but I don't have time to design. These kits, it's all ready to go, and it's awesome. And they're great designs. I mean, some better than others. There's some kits that I'm kind of like, what were they thinking? But other times, no, they're great kits. And they look so well done that it still has that handcrafted look to it. Even though all the pieces are cut and all. Okay, so I got that. So then, let's put them all into a pile. Now I gotta glue in those 3. Because, yeah, I'm going to use them. That way I can have at least 2 boxes done for the night. I'm so excited to make 2 boxes. I actually really am. Yeah, these ones are my original drafts. That's why you don't have the white in the inside. And I did not crop that correctly. Ah! Shoot. Alright, we'll bring back the trimmer. And I got stuff sliding where it shouldn't be. Alright, and then this is where I gotta very carefully cut. Yes, they are beautiful cards. Thank you. Definitely. I think, Elaine, you're a fan of Paper Pumpkin. Alright. Oh, that did not even cut properly because I didn't run it through because I was trying not to... Yeah, see, now it's stuck to my board, but that's okay. There we go. Problem solved. Just try to cut. Hey, buddy. I know we gotta go to bed soon, but I'm on a roll. Okay, correct side. Hey, it's happened. I built the card the wrong way. Alright, let's do it again. So these 2 should be correct. Oopsie. And I'll worry about the other one next time. Oh. I know it's sad now that I'm awake. I gotta go to bed. I'm like, great, and I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. Alright, and then ta-da. Okay, so I'm going to put these in order of what they are for good reason because we now have 5 types. That way, each one is going to get... Actually, I could do like 3 boxes, maybe. No, technically 2, but I'm close to 3. All right, so then there we go. Okay. Well, I'm going to get a second box out when I find them all. And I'm going to get some envelopes too. Sorry, buddy, I woke you up, my little boo-boo. Alright, so let's do minimally 2 boxes. Minimally. Alright. Now, what we learned the other night was this, at least the first one, had like a little plastic film on it. So I'm checking to see, does this one have a plastic film? Yep. I started it. But first I'm gonna finish the folds. And I'll grab some envelopes in a moment. There, that way I got that started. Now, a moment ago I picked at the film that's on here. That way I can get the whole thing off. I think it's pretty neat they have a plastic film on them. I would not have expected that from, you know, whatever. Okay, so that's that. So then I'm going to make sure this has 5 envelopes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that one's got 5 envelopes. Cool. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see how this fits. And might help if I have them in some logical direction too. And I'm tempted to go find more Christmas cards now. I might have some kicking around behind me. There we go. That is perfect. That is awesome. Close up the box. There we go. 1 box good to go. Let's do another one. So I need more envelopes, which I have here. It's just buried among everything else in this room because I have yet to organize my room. Alright, so I got an open pack here. So I already have on my laptop. I got 3 here. I need 2 more. And I am still going to make a 3rd box tonight. We're going to go for it. Alright, so then close up. So get these folds done. And before I put it together, work on this side. There we go. Nicely folded. So let's seal it up. Once it lets me. It doesn't want me to do it tonight. I will get there. Just patience is key. Come on. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. All right. It just needs a little bit of work to it. All right. The other ones had been open for a few days, so it's had a good chance to, you know, meet its size. All right. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could, but they stay pretty well closed, actually. So, I'm not too, picky about it. And I kind of want to keep them not sealed in case. I am perfectly okay with if someone wants to take a peek at the event in case they really like the card, or they want to swap a card for a different one. So, I'm kind of really easygoing about that type of stuff. So, okay. I'm having a bit of a difficulty getting it in. All right, it's in. It's in. Okay. So then I need 2 more cards. There we go. Oh yeah, the bottom popped out on me. Hey you. There we go. Super, super cool. Okay. Oh yeah, that one does not like me right now. It's okay. I will figure it out. But yeah, maybe I do need to put a sticker on the bottom. All right, I gotta pull this mic off for a sec. I'm gonna reach behind me. Because I think I have some Christmas. I might be wrong. I might have everything but Christmas right now. I got lots of birthday and cool stuff. Knowing my luck, no Christmas. Of course not! Not this round. Okay, well. That worked great. Oh, there they are. Found them! Like, I knew I had some Christmas cards somewhere. Alright, I'm just gonna put these off to the side. I'll probably use some of these. Alrighty, so then I'm gonna throw in 2 of these. Oh, they're stamped on the back. Woohoo! I just need to put sticker on the back. Awesome. And then put those off to the side for future. Well, that's cool for gifts. That's actually a really good idea. Whoa, I got stuff sliding where it shouldn't be. Okay, stay put. Alright, I got some stickers again. One more time. At least my labels. And I have a whole whack of these sheets. I could also print some too, but that requires a little more planning that I'm not going to do right now. So. But yeah, this is awesome. So I need to plan how many boxes to prep for the weekend. I don't know. Elaine, do you have any suggestions on how many Christmas boxes and how many like birthday card boxes? I don't know. That's where I'm like, and actually the funny thing is the birthday ones might do better. You never know with this stuff. So, all right, so I've got these. I need 5 envelopes. 1. Yeah, there we go. That should be 5. I'll count in a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, if anybody has suggestions on how many boxes to bring for Saturday and Sunday, I would love to hear it because I don't know. I really don't know. And that's tomorrow night's project, is at least prep a few more. What time is it? 11:15. Yay. Alright, well this one, I can peel back some of the film already. That's awesome. But yeah, I need to figure out how many to bring. How many to prep? I don't know. I don't know. Five of each? That makes sense. The number I was thinking was actually 6 for some reason. I don't know why I was fixated on 6, but yeah. I might do 6. But yeah, I'm glad you and I were similar thinking. So, but yes, I will come up with something. I will see tomorrow night, you know. And then if it does really well Saturday, I'll have to make a game plan for Sunday. Yeah, exactly. But make sure I have a good portion to bring, but without being like 10 or 20 each kind of thing. Like, I think 6 each, 5 or 6 is a good number. I might do 6. I got 6 in my head for some reason. I just wasn't sure if it was too low, too many. I don't know. But yeah, you can see the boxes do take a bit of work to get them going for the first time. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. But once they're going, they're pretty good. So then seal up the one end once it lets me. There we go. That one's good. So then get the envelopes going. And then get the cards in. Super, super cute. I'm actually going to pull the envelopes out a bit so I can work it all in at once. Very carefully. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. I have 3 boxes to go for Saturday. Woo! I'm excited. Okay, and that is it for tonight. Thanks for watching. And, yeah, appreciate it. So as I say, hey, if anybody wants to come out and check us out this weekend, please do so. I'll be at Mohawk Park, which is the casino, Campbellville area. Guelph Lion 4-1. That's Saturday from 3 to 7. I had to remember the times. Yeah, this takes a bit to work on these. And then I'm at the Milton Legion on Sunday, 11 to 4. So, yeah, super, super cool. There we go. Awesome. Anyway, see everyone. Bye.